हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू Vinayak Learning YouTube channel. Today discussion topic is resistance. In the previous class we discussed about electric current, its unit, how its flow, and the discussion of this lecture is resistance. We heard about this terminology so many times, but resistance, do you know what is the resistance? So in this lectures we are going to discuss about the various aspects, various terminology, various important facts related to the resistance. So in short we can define as resistance is basically oppositions offered by the substance to flow of electric current. That's clear. So resistance is basically the opposition offered by the substance to the flow of electric current, that's known as resistance. Do you know why this resistance offer? Who is responsible for this oppositions? Do you know who is responsible for this oppositions? So basically the atoms or molecules of substance, atom and the molecules of substances causes a hindrance in the flow of electric currents. And we know that electric current is electric current is basically a rate of flow of charge. So current is defined as a Q by T, or rate of flow of charge. We define how the electrons flow in a conductors than the current flow in a circuit. We can also define the resistance in another word. It's basically electric frictions. What is resistance? Resistance is basically a electric frictions. We can also define the resistance in the term of voltage and current. It is defined as a ratio of voltage and current. We know that the resistance is directly proportional to the length. If the length of the conductor increases, then its resistance is also increases. Clear? We know that a resistance is inverse proportional to its cross-section area of the conductor. It means that if the area of conductor increases, then the resistance decreases. That's the equation second. If we combine both equations, we get R is directly proportional to L, inversely proportional to the A. Clear? If we combine both equations, we get R is direct proportional to L upon A. If we remove this proportionality sign and replace by the proportionality constants rho. This is rho. What is rho? Rho is basically a specific resistance. We call it specific resistance. And what is specific resistance? A specific resistance is a resistance of the conductor whose area is 1 meter square and length is 1 meter. So we can define a specific resistance. We can define the rho as a specific resistance is a resistance of the wire or the conductor whose length is 1 meter and area is 1 meter square. What is the unit of a specific resistance? Unit of a specific resistance is ohms meter, or we can define as like this, ohms meter. Clear? Conductance is denoted by the G, or it's basically a reciprocal of resistance. What is conductance? Conductance is a reciprocal of resistance, or its unit is mho. It's measured in mho. Clear? Now we move to the another topic, that is conductivity. Conductivity is denoted by the sigma, and conductivity are basically a reciprocal of resistivity.